Welcome, dear listeners, to another episode of EcoTalk, Shaping a Sustainable World. Today we embark on a journey through the fascinating world of recycling. Join us for a deep dive into the past, present, and future of this global movement that's changing the way we view waste.
To understand the present and future of recycling, we need to explore its origins. Recycling is not a new concept. Let's journey back in time and discover the early practices of recycling.
The United Arab Emirates has made significant progress in recent years in terms of environmental sustainability and recycling efforts. However, in the early days of the country's development, recycling practices were not as widespread as they are today. The UAE's journey toward more sustainable practices can be summarized as follows.
Historically, the UAE, like many other countries, had informal recycling practices. For example, people would often reuse glass bottles, and some materials, such as scrap metal, were collected and repurposed by local communities.
The UAE experienced rapid economic growth and urbanization starting in the 1960s, fueled by the discovery of oil reserves. This led to increased consumption and waste generation, which in turn placed pressure on the environment.
In the early stages of development, there was limited emphasis on informal recycling infrastructure, and waste disposal was the primary method for handling waste.
Over the years, as the UAE's leadership recognized the importance of sustainability and environmental protection, there were initiatives and policies aimed at promoting recycling and reducing waste. The government has invested in various projects to improve recycling rates.
Recycling programs and initiatives have been established in different emirates of the UAE. For example, the My City My Environment campaign in Dubai and the Recycle for Ras Al Khaimah program are aimed at encouraging recycling and waste reduction among residents.
Recycling centers and faculties have been established to process various types of recyclable materials. These centers accept items like paper, cardboard, glass, plastics, and metals.
The UAE has introduced legislation and regulations to govern waste management and recycling. This includes waste segregation requirements, recycling targets, and penalties for illegal dumping.
Education and awareness campaigns have been vital in promoting recycling among the population. These campaigns have helped inform residents about the benefits of recycling and the correct methods for waste disposal.
Encouraging public participation in recycling has been a key focus. Many initiatives have involved schools, businesses, and communities to actively engage in recycling efforts.
The UAE has also embraced innovative recycling technologies such as waste-to-energy faculties and advanced sorting systems to improve recycling efficiency.
As the UAE continues to develop and modernize, its approach to recycling and sustainability is evolving. The country is increasingly committed to reducing its environmental footprint and ensuring a more sustainable future.
While recycling practices were limited in the early days of the UAE's development, the country has made significant strides in recent years to promote recycling and environmental conservation.
In this segment, we'll explore the contemporary recycling landscape. We'll discuss the basics of recycling, the materials that can be recycled, and the significance of recycling in reducing environmental impact.
In the United Arab Emirates, recycling programs have evolved over the years to include a wide range of materials. The specific materials that can be recycled in the UAE may vary by emirate and region, but generally, the following materials are commonly accepted for recycling in the country.
Paper and cardboard such as newspapers, magazines, and office papers, cardboard boxes and packaging materials, glass such as glass bottles and containers.
Plastic, such as plastic bottles, plastic containers and some plastic bags and films. Metals, such as aluminum cans, steels, and tin cans.
E-waste, such as old electronic devices such as computers, smartphones, and appliances. Used cooking oil. Used cooking oil can be recycled into biofuels.
Textiles and clothing such as old clothing and textiles. Tires such as used tires from vehicles. Batteries such as household batteries including rechargeable batteries.
It's important to check with local authorities, recycling centers, or waste management organizations for the most up-to-date information on recycling programs and the specific materials accepted in your area, as recycling practices and regulations may vary by emirate and community.
Recycling these materials helps reduce the environmental impact of waste disposal, conserves resources, and contributes to sustainability efforts in the UAE. Proper sorting and disposal of recyclable materials are essential to ensure they can be effectively recycled and turned into new products.
Public awareness and participation play a crucial role in the success of recycling initiatives in the UAE.
There are several misconceptions about recycling. In this segment, we'll debunk common myths and address questions like: is recycling really worth it? And does it make a difference?
Yes, recycling is worth it for several important reasons. Recycling offers a wide range of environmental, economic, and social benefits, making it a valuable practice for both individuals and society as a whole.
Recycling helps conserve natural resources such as timber, water, and minerals. By reusing materials like paper, plastic, and metals, we reduce the need to extract and process virgin resources, which can be energy and resource intensive.
Recycling typically requires less energy than producing products from raw materials. For example, recycling aluminum saves up to 95% of the energy required to create aluminum from bauxite ore.
Recycling reduces the amount of waste sent to landfills and incinerators, which helps extend the lifespan of existing landfill sites and reduces the environmental impact of waste disposal.
Recycling reduces greenhouse gas emissions associated with resources extraction, manufacturing, and waste disposal. This contributes to mitigating climate change.
Recycling creates jobs in collection, processing, and manufacturing, contributing to the economy. It also reduces the cost of waste management for communities.
Recycling reduces the need for new land development and resource extraction, helping protect natural habitats and biodiversity. Recycling can reduce pollution associated with mining, manufacturing, and waste disposal, benefiting air and water quality.
Recycling promotes the idea of closing the loop in the production cycle, where materials are reused and made into new products, extending the lifespan of resources.
Recycling promotes environmental awareness and responsible consumption, encouraging individuals and communities to be more sustainable.
Recycling is a key component of sustainable development, which aims to meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs.
While recycling is beneficial, it's important to recognize that it is most effective when combined with other waste reduction strategies, such as waste reduction at the source and reuse.
Additionally, the effectiveness of recycling programs can vary depending on factors such as local infrastructure, public participation, and market demand for recycled materials.
In conclusion, recycling is a worthwhile practice that helps protect the environment, conserve resources, reduce waste, and promote sustainable living. It plays a vital role in our efforts to create a more sustainable and responsible society.
As always, thank you for tuning in to EcoTalk, Shaping a Sustainable World. Join us next time as we delve into another eco-conscious topic. Together, we can make the world a greener, cleaner, and more sustainable place. Until next time, Take care and recycle responsibly.
Stay tuned for more podcasts on environmental topics. Until next time, keep reducing, reusing, and recycling for a cleaner, greener world. Presented by Saif Saeed Al-Zaabi.
Harib Al-Kamzi.
سلامة طارق السويدي.
Supervised by Miss Fatma Ibrahim.